Imagine this. You're a leader, known for your intelligence, celebrated for your strategic brilliance in steering the organization through the choppiest waters. Yet, every time you make a hiring decision, it feels like you've set a ticking time bomb. Again and again, you find yourself stuck with mismatched candidates who don't just fit the role. Here's where the pain kicks in. You, with all your brilliance, are questioning your own instincts. Why can't the sharpest leaders get this right? Are you one of them? If so, I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. And what's more, this can be fixed. Let's dive into the heart of this struggle. You might be asking yourself, why can't I get this one thing right? I want you to feel the frustration here. It's not just in the hiring, it's in the aftermath. The wrong hire shows up day after day. Productivity slips through the cracks, team morale dips, and before long, you're entangled in the web of systemic issues stemming from one decision. It almost feels like a betrayal of your own insights. The vision you hold so dear becomes blurry, doesn't it? But this is not your fault. Let's put that aside right now. There's an emotional exhaustion in this loop, a draining repetition that chips away at your confidence. You want it to stop, and there's nothing more compelling than the freedom on the other side of this learning curve. The first thing we're going to do is take a step back and understand what's holding you back. Often, it's not about a lack of intelligence, but rather an over-reliance on it. We trust in our gut to the point of ignoring the subtle signals that speak against our instincts. A candidate dazzles you in an interview. They say all the right things, but what about the things they're not saying? Recognizing this gap is your first move out of the chaos. Now let's talk about solutions, because you're craving them, aren't you? Start by flipping your perspective. Approach hiring not just as a transaction or a checkbox, but as an essential building block of your dream team, the team that propels your vision into reality. Think of your organization as a puzzle, and the hire as a crucial piece. It has to fit, or the picture will be incomplete. With every candidate, ask yourself, does this person resonate with the core of our vision? Hold on to that thought while I share this crucial tip. Embrace the power of diversity. The smartest leaders often surround themselves with like-minded individuals, but true genius, true growth, comes from integrating a spectrum of thought. The value of diverse experiences cannot be overstated. It's people with different backgrounds, different strengths that can tackle blind spots you didn't even know existed. The new hire should not clone your ideas, but challenge them, refine them, make them better. Now here's something unconventional yet effective. Stop looking for perfection. The smartest leaders are magicians at spotting potential. They see beyond the polished resumes and practiced interview answers. Yes, credentials are important, but identify the hunger in a candidate, the burning desire to grow. This is the fuel that will keep them propelling forward long after the initial excitement fades. Look for passion, for persistence. It's an emotional currency that has weight far beyond qualifications. Let's tackle another area, communication. The connection you make during the hiring process sets the tone for future engagement. Talk to the candidate. Dive deep. Discuss their dreams, what makes them tick. It's about resonating on the same emotional frequency. You want them to buy into the journey from the get-go. What's next is something you might not expect. Ask for a story. Engaging then in storytelling can reveal more about a person than any straightforward question. Ask them about a project that meant something to them, how they dealt with failure. These stories illuminate the hidden facets of character and competence. They reveal how a person will react under pressure, adapt when things don't go to plan. They give you insights into their problem-solving skills and emotional intelligence. Lastly, one of the most underrated yet monumental pieces, mentorship. Once that hire is made, that's just the beginning. Remember, brilliance is honed, not found. Equip your new team members with mentors. Help them see pathways not just to survive, but to thrive. This isn't just about molding them into ideal workers, but about shaping them into future leaders who can innovate and inspire. Let's wrap this up with the promise of transformation. The next time you're faced with a hiring decision, I want you to feel empowered. You're not just filling a position, you're adding momentum to a vision. The smartest leaders make the worst hiring decisions not because they lack insight, but because they've misaligned their process with their potential. Now, with these insights, you can change that narrative. It's time to break the cycle, to tap into the emotional core of hiring, where logic meets instinct, and create a team that's not just present but passionate. Be the leader who transforms setbacks into stepping stones and guide your organization to heights it's yet to dream of.